Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury. ArchieLuxury from the ArchieLuxury channel, the Paul Pluta channel, and ArchieLuxury corporate. Guys, keep watching. Keep watching. I need the viewers. I need the viewers. I need the subs. I need it. Like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Tell your friends, whether you like them or hate them. Just tell them anyhow. ArchieLuxury on YouTube. Hey guys, it's your pontiff, ArchieLuxury. Today guys, I'm doing a paid review. This is for Johnny. Paid review 20 SE76. And this here is a paid review on getting a watch to commemorate an important event. Wristwatch check. I'm wearing my ArchieLuxury Reverso Grand Date. Love this watch. And the important event I bought that to commemorate was my 40th. Actually, my wife at the time gave it to me, my 40th birthday. Archie, I am writing to you for advice on a purchase I want to make to commemorate the birth of my son this year. I love steel stunner sports watches. The obvious choice here is a Rolex, and believe me, I get it. My grail would be an Air King right now. The problem is, I am in sales. I sell construction materials to contractors in Texas, and my clients are the type of people who would be extremely cynical of their salesman if he owned a Rolex. Whilst the Air King isn't off the table, I want to wait until I'm in management and don't have to deal with these people on a daily basis. If I can get an IWC IW 329001 at 4,000 or less, that's my first choice. I think it's very unique and different from other divers. I can fly under the radar a little more with an IWC. My second choice is an IW 356801, which I think I can find under 4,000 all day. I know the peanut gallery is yelling at me, "Fike that eater shader," but get the Black Bay Heritage. I don't want the Black Bay to speak. It doesn't speak to me. Yes, it's an in-house movement, but it's mass-produced too, ain't it? Rolex Tudor were just smart enough to buy a movement factory because they were playing chess, where as the rest of these companies were playing checkers. But this is the world we live in, Arch. We live in a world where we have to compare an IWC to a Tudor. It's bad. It feels bad, Arch. It's nasty and I don't like it. So, can you sign off on an IWC Aquaterra for less than 4,000, or is that a stupid Viking idea? Is there anything else coming to mind you feel better? Let me know. Money sent via PayPal. And anyhow, he came back to me a couple of days later. This guy here seems to be a little bit, he's a bit flippant, you know what I mean? Like he sent in a review, and then he kind of came back, and you know how it is. Sometimes these guys here, they are never really happy. Yeah, they're never really happy there. Now this guy here, he's let me just call up. I just want to check, because he's probably sent me another request since then. Has he sent me another request? What's he says now? He says that. He says no, that's it. Okay, that's cool. Then he goes on. He sent me another email. He goes and says, "You know what, Arch? I changed my mind a bit. I hope it's not too much trouble since I sent you 100 US. I'm not going to mess with these other brands. I'm going to get a Rolex. I'm going to save up and get this and his and hers Oyster Perpetuals. Mine, 41 mil, can't decide the color. All of them are also in hers, 36 mil candy pink. I want to hear your take on the new Oyster Perpetuals and the state of Rolex, because it's annoying as hell that I have to have a relationship with an AD to buy an OP. It's nasty stuff, Arch. Anyhow, for my OP, I like 3 colors. My first is red. I'm an alpha. My second is silver because it's good with everything, and my third is the turquoise. because it complements her candy pink 36 that I will buy, and it commemorates the birth year of my son nicely. Let me know what you think, and sorry for being a pain in the ass. Your friend Johnny. Okay, so Johnny, I gotta tell you, man, I'm really pleased you updated my review here. It's a good sign, because I gotta tell you, Johnny, you know, I was gonna say, man, IWCs, they are, how do I put it? You know, I gotta be honest with you, they are not Rolex. And you know, IWC, this is the Aquaterra. It's actually, you know, the IW3290001 is actually quite a nice looking Aquaterra. It is a nice looking watch, but you're right, it isn't Rolex. You know, I think for you, the other one was a IW3560801. Oh, that's, yeah, the bumblebee, yeah, the yellow, yeah, that's kind of a, you know what, I gotta be totally honest with you, Johnny. IWCs, traditionally, they tend to fall pretty bad. The market for them is pretty damn tough. I would say, man, the only watch to get to commemorate an important occasion is Rolex. Rolex. Look, a his and hers Rolex. What a great idea, man. I would say, you know, that's a great idea. Have a look at David SW. If you can't get it from an AD, try David SW. I think an Oyster Perpetual, you know, is a great way to go. The other thing you could say is, you know, I think you've got to do things for you. Don't worry what other people say. And if you walked in there with a diamond day date, that's one thing. But an Oyster Perpetual, it's a modest, you know, it's actually a humble type of Rolex. I think you'd get away with it, okay? I really do think you'd get away with it. It's a lovely thing, lovely watch. Just rock it, you know. That's what I'm kind of feeling. I'm feeling the love for it. I'd be pushing that way. That's how I feel, and I think that's a great idea. I think, seriously, Oyster Perpetual's a great watch to have, his and hers. That sounds really cool. That's a really cool idea. I wish you well. I think that's better. Look, at the IWC, look, at the end of the day, it's not a Rolex. IWC makes good stuff, but they've proven to be very soft. I think you're going the right way. I know Rolex is expensive. You've got to pay massive premiums. I know. Just hang out. You don't have to get it immediately. You can just wait a little bit. And that's kind of what I would do. I would seriously do that. So, hey, that's a great way to go. I think that's better. The IWC, you buy them cheap, but they don't go anywhere. They're very soft. And they're soft because they're not Rolex. And they used to be a really cool brand. They were really hot. Now they're kind of, yeah, they're just soft. They're soft. So that's kind of where I'd be going there. So I'm just saying to you, man, that's exactly where I'd be going. Go Rolex. It's the thing about the Rolex is they're waterproof. They're a great brand, and if you can stretch to it, what a great idea. His and her Rolex. You keep that for a lifetime. What a great story, you know. The IWC, it'd always be, oh, why didn't you get a Rolex? I should have got a Rolex. I shoulda, woulda, coulda. You know, you only get one chance to get the watch to commemorate something. And I'd go the Oyster Perpetual. You know, they're not really my cup of tea, but I'd say go for it. They are beautiful. They're beautiful. They are really beautiful. So why not? Why not pull the trigger? Get that? Yeah, why not indeed? Why not indeed? So that's exactly what I'd be doing. So I think that's a more sensible idea. Rolex is a great way to go. Yeah, I think that's cool. I really do get a good vibe from that. So I think that's a good way to go. That's a great way to go. Rolex, Rolex, Rolex. You're not going to be happy with the IWC. You're not. It's kind of very softy sort of. IWC. Yeah, stay away from that. It's okay as a second or third watch, but gotta get a Rolex. Get a Rolex, man. Get a Rolex. Okay, guys. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. I totally agree there. Get a Rolex. And I will see you in the next one. Guys, paid reviews. This is what keeps me full time. Without the support of the viewers, I wouldn't be here. Paid reviews are very important. $50 I'll review your collection. I'll give you the honest answer. I'll give you the truth. And that's all we can hope for. Until next time, see you later. See you later, guys. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury. And who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW. Hey guys, I've got some exciting promotion news for you. David SW, David SW, David SW. David SW has just sent me a press release. Archie, we just launched the new website this week and we have a sale going on now until Monday with $375 off. If you can give me a plug, that will be great. David SW, David SW, David SW. I gotta tell you guys, if you want to buy a Rolex, if you want to buy a luxury wristwatch, where would I go? If I was in America, North America, where would I go? There's only one place I would go. David SW, David SW, David SW. He is one of the most trusted names in the wristwatch market. Forget building a relationship with your AD. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Forget licking the backside of your ADs and that's just wasted time. My best advice is if you are looking for a Rolex, if you're looking for a Rolex from an honest, good business, go to David SW. I got to tell you honestly, I would say David SW, David SW. Happy Thanksgiving from David SW. Save $375. Cannot be used with any other promotion. Fair enough. Jewelry discount is 10% for the duration of the promotion. Expires midnight on the 30th of the 11th. David SW, go and check out the new website. Go and see the bargains they've got. Guys, seriously, if you want a Rolex, make it happen. Forget AD waiting lists. Forget all that nonsense. Go to David SW, David SW, David SW. David SW, America's. This is the dealer I would go to. Don't waste your time buying, trying to get kudos from the AD. Go and see David SW with $375 off your purchase. This sale will not last. David SW, check out the new website. Tell me what you think, guys. I want to know what you guys think. I want to hear it from you guys. Tell me what you think of the new look David SW website. I tell you what, it's feature packed. It's got punch. I love the new video at the front. Man, David SW, David SW, David SW. I love you, David SW. I trust you 100%. I recommend you to countless people. I love you, David SW.
Hey guys, ArchieLuxury. Who do I recommend for watches in Brisbane and Sydney? Vintage Watch Co. That's correct. Vintage Watch Co. in Brisbane Arcade in Brisbane and the Strand Arcade in Sydney. Vintage Watch Co. Brisbane and Sydney. Ronnie, I've known him since the late 90s. Ronnie is a top bloke. Luke is a great guy. Vintage Watch Co. That is who I recommend in Australia. Check out Vintage Watch Co. and the guys' amazing range of watches. They also do service and repairs. Vintage Watch Co. That is where the Pontiff goes. You know, some of my Pateks came from Vintage Watch Co. That's right, guys. Vintage Watch Co.